The swag and confidence is back for Suryakumar Yadav with the Indian cricket team. After one of the worst games they have played in 2 years in Ahmedabad against South Africa, they roared back with that old Indian template of dominance. 250 plus on the board, an easy win by 72 runs. But that margin has kind of ensured that minus 3.8 has now become minus 0.1. A gain of plus 3.7. But now, with South Africa winning against the West Indies, straightforward, it is a shootout. If West Indies win, they are through to the semi-final. If India win, they are through to the semi-final. But however, Suryakumar Yadav did mention one problem with this particular win, and that was the bowling. He mentioned, how on earth did India change their mindset after the Ahmedabad loss? Because remember, after the Ahmedabad loss, people had written the Indian team was saying, oh, they will not make it. They cannot make it. We did acknowledge it was an uphill task. But how did India recover after the Ahmedabad loss? To that, Suryakumar Yadav mentioned, we had a slide which our video analyst had made for all the batters and all the bowlers or what we have done over what we did over the year. We saw that slide, took a lot of positivity from that. If India's campaign goes on to where it is on March 8th, then I think this particular moment after the loss in Ahmedabad, in which the video analyst showed the slide of what all they had done in that period of dominance since June 2024, that will be the turning point. Suryakumar Yadav mentioned that they needed to be in the right space, and you would remember Abhishek Sharma, the advice that was given to him, look at your video analyst, ask him to take highlights of your past exploits and put yourself in a good headspace. Heading into Chennai against an opponent that has lacking in a big way, big match experience and knockout experience, India put all that to the test and delivered a great win in that sense. But that win could have been greater because 72 runs and bowling Dubey in the final over, not completing Bumrah's quota of overs, didn't make sense. He mentioned clear acknowledgement of Suryakumar Yadav that they may have blundered with the bowling, because he said, could have been a little bit more clinical with the ball, but it's fine at the end of the day. Sure, it has ensured that your net run rate of minus 3.8 is plus 3.7. So now minus 0.1 is your current NRR, but you're still behind the West Indies. But now NRR is out of the equation. However, what if Zimbabwe had beaten South Africa and you beat West Indies? You could have been in the top spot. Perhaps you could have faced either New Zealand or England in the semi-final. Anyways, looking at the current state now, if South Africa beats Zimbabwe, England beat New Zealand, then it is India versus England in the semi-final that's going to take place. But on the batting, the way they batted, they took their own time in the power play and they later on batted very smartly. When you look at the way how the Indian cricket team just unleashed their batting, the same template was also followed by Zimbabwe. They took their time and then they batted sensibly, and even India, when you look at it, the acceleration that Abhishek Sharma and Sanju Samson gave, the rest of them just took it forward, and that is why they posted their highest total in the T20 World Cup and the second highest overall in history. But now it's done. Ahmedabad is done, Chennai is done. March 1 is do or die for the Indian cricket team. Are they going to face the pressure? How will they handle the pressure against the West Indies? Suryakumar Yadav has now given out a very blunt statement. Have to be more courageous in taking calls. No other option other than taking that positive route. When we reach Kolkata, definitely we'll sit down, think about that game. More courageous in taking calls. So India may have to take certain tough decisions. Will Rinku come back? Is Sanju Samson going to continue playing? Is Shivam Dubey your sixth bowling option? Will India include Kuldeep considering his record in Kolkata and also that West Indies don't play spin well? India will have to make certain tough decisions, and he's saying have to be more courageous in that. So, it all boils down to the final day of the Super 8s, India versus West Indies, Kolkata, March 1, it's going to be epic. Because India, if they win, they'll go through to the semi-finals, and then it's a matter of 2 games. 40 overs each, 80 overs. And then you will probably raise the cup on March 8th. It's now that fine a margin now as we head into the last business end of the T20 World Cup. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.